What was that like on your big screen, Mr. Potter? Just sorting out the Facebook thing. Hello, Ethan. Hello. Ethan, can you go and get Edie? Hello. 4. Just what do you expect? Just wait a minute. I don't care. I take it on your phone. Maybe we'll give Facebook another view today. A different view from Facebook, maybe. Is that for the Facebook view? Yeah. No. Maybe not. Oh, Dennis is watching. Wait. Oh, get Master Dennis awake. Wake him up. Slept a bit heavily, only on small screen today, as living room is a mess. We're painting all the skirting boards. I'm not going to show you the mess that's over there. It is a mess. Right, quick, just got to quickly grab something. I just let the dog out. Mr. Channon, hello. Come here, Wes. You got to say hello to everyone. Say hello to Wesy Woo. Wesy Woo Woo. Doggy, doggy. Doggy, doggy. No. Doggy, doggy. He's still a puppy. 20 weeks old. 20 weeks old. Or 21, I don't know. Doesn't matter really. Very good. Wednesday. All right, guys, you ready? Wednesday. Say hello, lady. What are you wearing? All righty. Oh my God. Joint rotations today. Let's go. Go back a bit, guys. Give me the most famous spot, please.
And then me. And then Evie at the back.
Go. Crew. Skirt. Woo. Alrighty. 8 there. Ready. Yes, no's, maybes. Start wobbling your head. You're going, yes. Remember, don't do it too fast. We're all waking up. Go down. So it's down, up, and push your tube up and high. Stay relaxed, nice relax everywhere else in your body. So it's nose. Just try and get your head, doesn't matter how far you can go. If you've got a bit of a neck problem from, watching telly all day, just go to that. Don't try and force it. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Left and right. Keep breathing nicely. Close your eyes if you want to. Maybes. So remember, ear to ceiling. Don't think ear to shoulder. Ear up to ceiling, ear up to ceiling, up, up, up. Don't lift your shoulders up. Nice and relaxed. We've got Jamar's favorite one next. But Jamar's probably doing nothing right now. Forwards and backwards. As you go backwards, tuck your chin in and down. Don't let your head go up. Forwards and backwards. You're just trying to slide your vertebrae over each other. Forwards and backwards. Slide it forwards, slide it backwards. Improve your coordination. So you have to do it, kids, to get any better. You might not be able to do it yet, but keep doing it. Come on, YouTube. So side to side. This one might be the most challenging one for you. But just try and keep your shoulders down as you move your head to the side. Just imagine you're in the disco. And you're on that dance floor, giving it 100%. Figure eights. Down here, up to the sky. Down here, up to the sky. This one you might feel pops and clicks and cracks, but unless you suddenly fall to the floor in a heap, I'm sure it's fine. Don't do it too fast. You might get dizzy. I won't. Done it for years, but you might. Okay, shoulders up. Don't move any other part of your body, and then move them back. Pull your shoulder blades together, and push them down, and curl them right in towards the front. Up, back, down, and round. Once you've got the up, back, down, and round, then you can smooth it into a nice circle, guys. Controlling those joints, not using any other part of your body to move it. So you're looking to isolate these movements. Ethan, no one can see you. Then go up, forwards, down, and round. Ethan, go to the side. Up, forward. They will hurt from all the press-ups we did yesterday. Come on, YouTube. Let's have more than 9,000. We had 20 the other day. So once you've done this, I will need to stand up and step backwards. You're going to use your right arm and do circles backwards when we're done with this. So stand up, step back, ear and thigh. Remember, ear to thigh. If you haven't got that range of motion, then you do a shallower range, like Andy P. Andy Palakadaga. Okay? But ear, thigh. Try not to sway too much. If I put the light on, it gives a bit of a halo, doesn't it, to my face? So we'll try and avoid that today. Same arm, forwards. So ear, thigh, ear, thigh, ear, thigh. Nice, big motions. Try not to move your body sideways too much. Nice and controlled with a straight arm, yeah? So it's your shoulder you're trying to use. You're not using your arm to do it. Other side, backwards. So I've got a joint issue on this one. So I'm moving my body, which is wrong. Try and just move your arm to its limit of mobility. And we'll try and iron it out as we go through the weeks. Try and go ear to thigh. And then forwards. So currently, it's just the webcam on the laptop, which goes to YouTube, and the phone, which streams to Facebook. But, and obviously, as you'd expect, all the decent webcams, or the cam links to use my GoPro as a webcam are all sold out. But they should be back in stock in about 10 days. So after next week's one, quality will be superb. Okay, remember elbows. So pit up Then rotate your arm out, and then down and round. Up, rotate, out and down. Up, rotate, out and down. Yeah. So if you've been practicing this a little bit, you should be able to see. Give it the Facebook camera. Pick this up and just rotate. Then you go the other way. So here, rotate up, down and round. Rotate up, down and round. Rotate up, down and round. And then when you're happy with the movement, of course, you can start to make it nice and relaxed, which is what we're looking for eventually. And you go the other side. So up, out and round. Up, out and round. Up, out and round.
How do you move it without moving your arm?
That's just coordination. So Edie asked, how do you move it? You just learn. You have to do it very slowly one day and try and not move any other joints apart from that one. There you go. So we go up, down, out, round, up, out, down, up, down, out, and round. And then, of course, when you're happy, you can smooth things out. Now, people, I know there's a whole bunch of roughy tufties who'll be like, what's the point in doing all this? You'll find out as the weeks go by. After this, we go to the elbow to wrist. So remember, it's not your wrist up and down. Try and keep your fingers in place, yeah? Up and down, up and down. Your fingers are locked in place in space. And it's just you're going to your limits of your mobility using your wrist. What's the point? What's the point? It concentrates your mind. And I know people. So now we're going to go same hand, inside and outside. So in and out, or out and in. Facebook, out and in, out and in. So out and in. Again, your knuckles are staying in place in space as best as you can. Just try and be relaxed. Other hand, up, down. So keeping these knuckles in space. Those little ones there.
Secondary knuckles.
The long fist knuckles.
They're called secondary.
Ethan has informed me they are called secondary knuckles. Should we call them long fist knuckles? I think that's what we're going to call them because we are taekwondo people. Okay, so remember out and in, keeping your second knuckles in place. Concentrate your mind. You don't need to think about anything else. You just need to think about this. So you can slow it down or speed it up. Then we go back to the other hand and do circles when it beeps. So remember, the wrist goes out, wrist goes up, wrist goes in, wrist goes down. Out, up, in, and down. Even if you do it slowly, it's better than not doing it. Out, up, in, and down. Keeping your secondary knuckles in place and then smooth it out best as you can. Again, this is difficult, guys. Other direction, in, up, out, and down. The problem is, nowadays, my perception is the majority of people, you are not the majority, you are the minority because you're here watching. You're doing something, Edie? So you got to, Edie just said she can't do it. Well, no one can do it to start with. You need to just practice. So up, out, down, and in. if you're having trouble, put your hand against the wall, up, out, down, and in. Try and move. The out motion will be minor for some people, depending on how locked up your joints are. So if you're Matt Thomas, MJYTT, you might have a real problem with this sort of thing. But just practice a wee bit. Other direction. Well, just try your best. All that really matters is that you're trying your best. This is supposed to be chilled, happy. My left side is way more difficult to coordinate than my right. So you just try and do it super slow. We're going to stand up in a second. Well, I'm going to stand up. And we're going to do our thorax, remember? They're coming down the body, yeah? Okay, stand up, please, both of you. Remember, just breathe in. As you breathe in, solar plexus goes up and high. As you breathe out, you push your solar plexus back and down. Sink down. In and back. In and out. You shouldn't have to think about the breathing as your body moves. To keep your mouth open, your body will breathe for you, left and right. So one side, other side. One side, other side. Keep moving, guys. Left and right.
Oh, Theo. I look taller than Dad like it. He really looks taller than Dad. No, Dad, it's a surprise.
Son, out of the way. So remember, you can do it with your arms up. That's good. Now you're inside that tube, remember? Side, forwards, side, and back. Try and get that tube as big as possible. That halo is no good, is it? So forwards, side, and back, and side. Trying to get that as big as possible. If you're struggling, then make it small. But try and make it as big as you can to get as big a motion, as big a help on those joints as possible. Other direction. Doesn't really matter. Just work. So side, forwards, side, and back. It's not the floss. What is it? Oh, wait. Do the floss next week.
Like moving my head.
It's a different thought.
I'm just a bit stiff today because I worked hard.
Okay, guys.
Yesterday.
Forward bend. Remember, head down, then shoulders, then try and go down each of your vertebrae. Then you bend your knees, and then you roll back up each of your vertebrae, shoulders, and then head goes back. Then bend your knees again, and throw your head forward, slip your hips back, throw your head forwards, roll your body down, then up. Imagine a bit of a wave going. But you're supposed to be nice and relaxed. Let your arms completely flop. You go side to side now. Same thing. Let your body flop to the side, up, flop to the side, up,
Flop.
up, and flop.
Flop.
Up, flop, up, flop. If you want to make it more difficult, of course, you can put your hands above your head. Facebook dead. Keep going. Okay, hips, remember. Forwards and backwards. You go forwards, moving just so use your glutes, then push them back nice and far. Don't lean forwards. Keep your shoulders still or shoulders in vertical position. Forwards and back. Forwards and back. Keep your shoulders still. Push with your glutes. Straighten this out. Push them back. Shoulders come down. Up. Push and down. Left and right. Legs a bit wider apart. Imagine you're, skiing. Get a stretch here. Push forwards. Round and down. Really sink down here. Up. Sink down to here. Up. Sink down to here. Up. Sink down. Really push your hips as wide as you can. That's okay. But you have your legs bent slightly. Legs bent. Some people won't feel it at all. Okay, but that's okay. Oops, forgot. We had to go another 30 seconds because I forgot. Get your chair, push your bum backwards, get your back straight, okay? And then go left and right, the same thing, okay? If you don't have a chair, just lean forward and try and get your hips to go side to side. We have to go another 30 seconds on this because I lost my way. Sorry, but that might add 30 seconds onto your day. The better you get, you can go lower down your chair. But the idea is that you keep your back straight and you're tilting your hips one side and the other. Next week, we'll work up the figure of eights. Then we're going to stand up and do some leg swings. Keep going. You can use the balance if you want, but just swing forwards and back. Remember, hip flexors, glutes. Hip flexors, glutes. Nice and relaxed. Trying to keep everything else still. So you have to keep yourself moving. Do the exercise if you need to. Try and keep yourself centered and change leg. We call that in taekwondo equilibrium. You've got a set of principles. These are not your tenets. Set of principles. Reaction force, equilibrium, speed, control, and accuracy. Reaction force, equilibrium, speed, control, and accuracy.
Equilibrium.
Keep your balance. And then we go left and right. Keep your body centered. We're not looking to go very high, so do not try to go up and high. Just keep your foot sword tensed, but the rest of your body relaxed, nice and relaxed. Every time you fall, just get your balance recentered and go for it. Other side. Remember, the idea is not to do it so fast, but just try and relax into it, okay? Yes, Ethan? Ethan wants to do this every day.
We already do it every day. So we don't, you just don't do it.
No, I mean like when COVID's over. We won't do it then.
Keep going, guys. Keep your balance. Stay focused on the balance and not on the entertainment. Raise your right knee high as you can and outward circles. It's okay if you want to use something to balance with. Try not to lean backwards. It's better that you use something to balance with and get the exercise under control than it is to do the exercise with poor form. Change leg. Other one up and round. Ethan, we are live to the people. Ethan. Up, out, down and round. I'll have to talk louder to drown out the bickering, for which I apologize. High as you can, guys, with those circles. To the other side and the other direction, whichever way it was, out and in this time. Ethan, can you come this side, please? So remember, keep your knee up as high as you can. Bring it up as high as you can, as wide as you can, and keep it nice and high. And don't use your body to move it round. It's just your body is in place, and it's just your knee that's moving, or the top half of your leg in your hip moving. Our leg. So up, out, nice and wide. Keep the circle high. This is the last one on the balance challenge. Nice and high, guys. Whoop, lost my balance. Bit rubbish.
Bit rubbish.
Hey!
Okay. Hands on knees. Forwards, out, And push them back. As you push them back, your back needs to remain straight. That's important. So out, and then they go in a little bit, and then forwards, out, round and back. In a little bit, forwards, out, round and back. In, forwards, out, round and back. In, forwards, out, round and back. Other direction, in, back, out and round. In and back, out and round. Keeping your back straight as you push your legs backwards. You are in control. So if you push your legs back too far and they break, that's your fault. It would be terrible. Ah! Okay, remember, one leg up, circles out, round and in. Try and do it slowly so that you have control of your range of motion. If you need to balance, then balance on someone. That's okay, guys. Until you're more happy with the technique. You haven't got to have a straight leg. You can have a bent leg if you like. As Edie says, you could be sitting down. It doesn't matter. But for more challenging, other side, outward circles.
Oh, I can hear all the clicks in my phone. Did you?
These are outward circles. We've got one more set to do. That's it. We're ready for the next one. Inward circles now. Other foot. Inward circles. So out as wide as you can. Up, out, and round. Yeah, it might be getting tiring, guys, but it's good for you. Other one, inward circles. Last little bit, guys. Last little one. So don't be happy with a jerky. Try and make it smooth, even if you've got to slow it down and perhaps add a bit more tension to it to control it, then do it. But try and get away from the jerkiness. Try and get smooth motions, yeah? Oh my God, how can you move your foot that fast, people have said? Just practice, just keep going. Edie, keep going.
Yeah.
Well done. And we're done. We are finished.
8:53.
Relax. That's good. So it does seem as though there is no trend in how many people take part or how many people are interested. But yeah, try and forward it on to your friends or tell the other people in the club if you talk to them. Obviously, I will continue to do these into next week. We're into April now. So Banstead Taekwondo students, you'll be getting an email shortly, you know, about how we're going to try and get through the next few months with information just for you. But these sort of things will be available for everyone still every morning, as long as, as long as we can keep going. So well done. Thanks for joining me. Well done to Ethan and Edie.
Yeah.
Well done to you guys. And see you Monday. Don't forget, oh yeah, like it, elbows, like it, subscribe, bell, blah, 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 blah. Bye. That's just attracting the dog.